Hello, and welcome to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Oracle of Ages. Now, this is a linked playthrough of the game, which means that there's going to be differences between this and a normal playthrough. I'll do my best to point out the differences as they happen. I don't know all of them off the top of my head, so I might miss a few, but I'll do my best. The first one I can point out is you start off with 4 hearts as opposed to the normal 3. Now, if you haven't played Oracle of Seasons before this, I suggest you go and do that. Either that or watch my Let's Play. It's probably better to play the game, though, because it's a fun game. It's worth your time. You're able to do a linked game if you get a password at the end of either Oracle game. It happens at the end of the credits, and then you enter it at the startup screen of this. You come in here, you enter in your password. I've already entered in mine, so we don't need to worry about that, because there's a bunch of buttons. You don't want to see me fiddle around with that and look like an idiot. So once you do that, you're able to continue your journey from the other game, which makes it a sort of sequel to the other one. You can do it in either order. I've just chosen to do it in this order because Oracle of Ages is my personal favorite out of the two, so I thought it might be better to do it that way. So we're going to continue our hero Lonk's journey into the land of Labrynna after his journey in Holodrum. So without further ado, let's hop into the game. Oh ho ho ho! Onyx, General of Darkness, Twinrova will not let your death go to waste. Behold, Onyx, the troubles you caused now burn in the flame of destruction. When the flames of sorrow and despair burst into flame, we will offer up the sacrifice, and the dark rites of the Gerudo will be complete. Then the evil king shall return. Oh no, Lonk! You're falling into a magical land again. Didn't you learn your lesson not to touch the Triforce? I mean, that whole flame business was pretty spooky, but come on, Link. Come on, you gotta learn your lesson. I mean, I know you like adventures, but, you know, getting thrown into a new land can't be the only solution to that. So, welcome to Labrynna, and someone already needs our help. But look, it's a friendly face. It's Impa. She looks awfully blue, but I'm sure these Octoroks scared her, but we're kind of big shit, so they'll just, shoo. That was frightening. I was suddenly attacked. Thank you, traveler. What is your name? Oh, she seems not to remember us. I guess those Octoroks traumatized her just a bit more than they should have, seeing as they're, you know, weak as they are. Lonk, is it? I see a triangle on the back of your left hand. That is a sign of a Hyrulean hero. That must be why the beast fled. Either that or, you know, I looked at them funny. I am Impa, nurse to Hyrule's Princess Zelda. Zelda asked me to find a singer named Nehru. Will you help me look, Lonk? I'd feel safer with you nearby, since, you know, we can scare off weak monsters. Oh, look, a monkey. What a great spot. Such clean air. Now, if only time could stop. Oh, monkey, you're so carefree and happy. I wish I could be like you. I wish I could be like you so much. Oh, that's it. And she seems to like that rock an awful lot. This rock with the triangle is a sign. No, Impa. The thing to the right of it is a sign. But, Tish, could you move this rock for me, Lonk? Yeah, you just move out of the way and I'll do it. Yeah, just move out of the way and I will move the rock. I know you can't do it because it has a triangle on it. I have a triangle on my hand, so bada bing, bada boom, I move the rock. It just makes sense. Thank you, now let's go. So, let's see what's beyond this rock. What is that beautiful music? It's Game Boy Color music that's coming out of a girl's face! The most beautiful thing in the world. No, I have to hear Nehru's song. Oh, so we found Nehru. I guess, you know, the whole her being a singer thing kind of tipped us off. Now, this is kind of confusing, but you want to talk to all the animals, including the child, because children are animals, and then re-talk to the bear. To be able to get by. If you don't talk to the NPCs, you will never get by, which bothered me as a kid because, you know, talking to NPCs and kids don't mix. They don't mix at all. Isn't it enchanting? I agree, Mr. Bear. Just look at the way the music floats majestically around her face. Motionless. It's beauty at its finest. I don't know how she managed to do it, but it is beauty at its finest. You're Hyrule's messengers, aren't you? Impa and Lonk, right? A bird brought message of your arrival. My name is Ralph. I am an old friend of Nehru's. We're counting on you. Aw, see, they're old friends. You can tell because they dress in the same colors. Thank you. You've come all the way from Hyrule, correct? Pleased to meet you. I am Nehru. I've been very worried after hearing that Labrynna would face many evil troubles. Oh, no! Don't worry, Nehru. I'm here. I'll chase away any beast that comes near you. Sorry, Lonk, but I doubt we'll need you. Okay, well, I mean, we can go back. This is a really short adventure, because, you know, Ralph here, his hat's better than ours, because not only does it defy gravity by pointing up, but it's blue. And while blue and green are, like, the best colors, blue is, you know, slightly better, because that's not an opinion in the slightest. But yeah, something evil's approaching, so we better watch out for it. you know, just keep on the eye out for evil blue people. Oh my god! Impa! Why are you laughing? We're supposed to be on the lookout for evil people, and, oh, I get it. Oh god, that bear. That bear looks so frightening. You are correct. Not bad for a diva. Not bad for Nehru, Oracle of Ages. Oh my god. I would have never guessed Nehru was the Oracle of Ages after finding out Den, a girl we met at the beginning of the game, was the Oracle of Seasons. Oh my god. And, so now she's, an evil ghostie. Which, you know, isn't nearly as bad as Onyx, because Onyx had a tornado. I think evil ghosties aren't in the same league as, you know, giant evil tornado guys. So we'll just, kick the ghostie's ass. But the ghostie is actually a girl evil thing, not a ghostie. Thank you, Lonk. You allowed me to pass through the sacred barrier. I've been waiting for this moment. I am Varen, Sorceress of Shadows. The Sorceress of Shadows, you're an evil ghostie. Don't lie to yourself. But now she's doing something. Nehru, Oracle of Ages, I shall make your body my own. Ah ha ha ha! So, you know, we just gotta protect her. Just get in the way. Ralph, you wanna jump in the way? Oh, nope. Well, you know, Nehru's the Oracle of Ages. She can handle an evil ghostie, right? Right? I guess not. Well, you know, this could have gone better. Could have gone a lot better. Ralph, don't put a sword to her. I'm not even in the game, and I know that's a bad idea. What are you doing to Nehru? I'll cut you in two if you don't let her go. Ha, aren't you brave, turning a sword at me? If you cut me, it's Nehru who dies. Oh, poor Ralph, he didn't think his plan through very well. You know, Ralph, I know you have an awesome hat, but that's no excuse not to think. Nehru is no mere diva. She is the Oracle of Ages who controls time. Now the Oracle's powers are mine. I can travel through time as I choose. And I guess she's actually going to do that rather than, you know, just threatening to do it. She can also fly, but, you know, that power is not worth mentioning. It's all about that time travel. Now, a new age shall begin. The Age of Darkness. Ah ha ha ha! Now she's going through a time portal. That cannot be good in the slightest. I shall go to the past and do as I please. If she's going to the past, she can wreck with time any way she chooses. She can overthrow government, stop us from being born. I mean, she's practically won at this point. I mean, what is she going to do? I mean, the land's flashing. That can never be good. Let's just see what kind of evil she does. Oh my god, she made that man old, you bitch! You know I didn't want you to do that. You know I didn't want that! Oh no, and the monkeys! Leave the monkeys alone! What did they ever do to you? They're just poor monkeys! They were so happy and carefree, and now you made them disappear into nothing. No, and not little Timmy. He worked so hard to be the best damn kid he could be, and now you're turning him into stone. Look at him try and move, but he's just little Timmy, you son of a bitch! Look what she's done to time. She did the possibly worst things that you could ever do. That Varen, she couldn't touch the stone, so she used you to get in here. Oh, I'm sorry, Ralph. Although, you know, this gives us a good excuse to go on an adventure, so I'm not all that sorry. I've known Nehru as the Oracle of Ages since she was a child. I've always been beside her, protecting her. Aw, well, you know, I guess you didn't do a good job of it, because you could have, like, jumped in the way, and you could have been the one possessed. But now this Nehru... Because that's, you know, how Ralph talks. Nehru, wait, I'll save you. So now, Ralph's gonna run off and try and save Nehru. But the problem with Ralph's plan is he doesn't go to any temples, which you, of course, know is the correct way to save anybody. So, yeah, we'll do it correct the way while Ralph runs around doing it his way. Oh, Lonk, you saved me. To think I was possessed. Oh, Impa, you're so silly. Yeah, the Impa in this game kind of sucks because she's, you know, a sucky Impa and not like a super ninja Impa. But yeah, Zelda wanted her to come here to help Nehru, but effectively made things worse. That Varen lady is frightening. I was forced to do her will in spite of myself. Varen said she'd go back in time. She must hope to use Nehru's power to launch some plan in the past, like make men old, monkeys disappear, and make Timmy a rock. That's bitch. Labrynna already feels its effects. Lonk, first Holodrum, now Labrynna faces its doom. I am sorry to ask so much, but we can rely on no other. Please save Nehru. Ah yes, Zelda entrusted this shield to me. Please use it. Another thing about a linked game is you actually already start off with a sword. Because at that moment she would give you a sword normally in a normal playthrough of the game, but now she gives us a shield. The Maku tree is the guardian of Labrynna. Surely she can help. Nehru's house is in the woods east of here. I'll be there. So she's just gonna go hang out in Nehru's house because, you know, why do anything else? But we have to go find the Maku tree, which apparently is a girl in Labrynna. So, you know, that's another difference from Oracle of Seasons. I'm actually gonna put my sword on B because I like my sword on B. Once we go in here, we are now in Lynna Village. It's like L-Y-N-N, or L-Y-N-A-A. So I'll probably just call it Lynna Village, because, you know, that is how words work for me. So we're gonna go ahead and take a short trip through the Maku Road to get to the Maku Tree, because, you know, her gate's locked. Unlike before where you just need a sword to, you know, open it up by showing your courage, we just need to take a short trip through this very, very easy, I wouldn't even call this a mini dungeon, because, you know, it's so simple. And here's the Maku Tree. You can tell she's a girl because she has a flower in her hair. Pleased to meet you, young hero. I am the Maku Tree, guardian of Labrynna. Baron, Sorceress of Shadows, has taken Nehru, the Oracle of Ages. She's disrupting the flow of time from the past. She's trying to flood this world with the power of sorrow. We cannot give in to one of impure heart. You must stop Baron, and soon, but to stop her, you'll need something. What do we need, Tree? Why don't you tell me? She doesn't look so good. I call it a hunch, but I think something's wrong with her. Like, I'm not a botanist, but I don't think trees, like, you know, turn into Christmas lights. I feel so weird. I'm vanishing. Something must be happening to me in the past. Help! I'll stand here and look at... Oh. Well, looks like she exploded into a bunch of roots. I helped you? The Maku Tree. This is more of Baron's work. Lonk, you made it. Baron just leapt through this time portal. If we go back in time, we should be able to save Nehru and the Maku Tree. I'm coming, Nehru! So Ralph managed to find a way up on this cliff rather than, you know, going around and seeing the Maku Tree. But that doesn't matter because we're now traveling through time. We are officially a time traveler. Always a good thing. Always a good thing. Another one! First that guy with the weird hat appears, then you! Ever since that girl Nehru came, there's been all sorts of weird things going on. Oh, poor past man. You can't understand time travel, so welcome to the past. Everything's a lot more brown here because, you know, everything was dirty in the past. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy who just hit me with a pickaxe. The village has been full of rubble ever since the work started on that tower. You can't get anywhere without a shovel to clear a path. So, since there's construction going on, we'll have to go get a shovel, and what a better place to get a shovel than the actual construction site. Now, this old man has always given me a lot of trouble. Well, when I was a kid, I thought he was like a dog guy, which I know seems weird, but his, like, body, I thought there were, like, droopy ears, and he had, like, a little dog face. I'm unable to see it anymore, but I only, like, recently, like, maybe 2 years ago, found out that he was actually an old man and not a dog guy, which always seemed weird and out of place, and I don't know why I thought that, but I did for the longest time. So we're gonna go ahead and go give the tower a visit and ignore the doggy old man, to try and get a shovel. Why build a huge thing? It's just work, work, work. Yeah, why would you build anything? That's stupid. I agree with you. Fight the power guy. It'll look a heart piece. This is the entry to the tower being built to the heavens by order of Queen Ambi. And, it's a pretty big tower. It doesn't look finished yet, though. First, this tower is being built to guide Queen Ambi's love safely back from sea. But ever since Nehru came, the sun sets high in the sky as if time itself has stopped. Ooh, she's using Nehru's power to make it afternoon forever. That's actually not too bad a thing. I'd like that. It's not like Queen Ambi to push us too hard. And the village are starting to call it the Black Tower. I don't blame them. It is made out of black stones, and if you're not going to give it a name, that's, you know, not a bad name. You can look around, but the construction of some areas closed. If you hang around too much, you might get yelled at. That's basically his way of saying, you know, since the tower's not finished, you can't get to the top. But we're not worried about the top, because we're just going to go find a shovel. Yeah, look at all the guards. They're forcing people to work, making sure that they're, you know, constantly hitting rubble to no effect with their pickaxes. You know, making sure construction's happening, because that's how construction works. Just hit a pile of dirt with a pickaxe until the tower's finished being built. To get a shovel, you just come talk to this guy at the end, and he'll give you a shovel. Because, you know, he wants you to show your spirit and dig a way out of here. Which we're going to go ahead and do, because we can take a little shortcut out, because now that we have the... No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to whip out my shovel and dig a way out, because now we have a little shortcut on the way out. If you go anywhere beyond that area to the left, you'll basically just hit a point where a worker will be like, hey, you can't go past here. There's no tower here. Try as you might. You can't, like, climb into the sky without anything there. But, you know, piece of heart in the first episode. That's always a good thing. We're on our way to 5 hearts already. This has been a, you know, a pretty productive first episode. Since we, you know, are on our way to our 5th heart container, which is something, you know, that doesn't happen very often in a Zelda game. I think the only ones that you would be able to get, like, 5 anytime near the beginning would be, like, this one and Oracle of Seasons if you did the Link thing, disregarding Skyward Sword, where you start off with 6. But that's not important now, because now that we have a shovel, we'll be able to go through Maku Road again, because that rubble was in the way. But earlier it was like a cakewalk, but now it is more of like a mini dungeon, because in the past, everything is different, because, you know, it's the past. Stuff changes, which is like the big gimmick behind this game, hence, you know, the name Oracle of Ages. Which I actually quite like. I always liked it a bit more than, you know, the Oracle of Seasons, where you have just the different seasons where very little changes. But there are nice changes, but I always just thought this one was, you know, better developed and more interesting, while, I guess while Oracle of Seasons has not Holodrum, Subrosia to work as a second world, this one has, you know, the past and the future. I just always thought Oracle of Ages was the better of the two games. But, you know, that's just an opinion of mine, and, you know, you're free to think what you want. Actually, you're not. I'm sorry. You know, opinions are outlawed. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So yeah, now that we got our key, the quickest way to get out of there is just, you know, jump into a pit, because it'll take you right to the beginning, so you don't have to worry about finding your way out. And, this game likes to start you off easy with just doing block puzzles, but don't worry, Oracle of Ages is the more puzzle-focused of the two Oracle games, so we will be getting more complex puzzles. And, oh, look, another heart piece! We already have we're gonna have 2 heart pieces, and the first episode isn't even over. So, yeah, wow, this game's been really nice with the heart pieces. But, you know, it's a good video game, so it's just, like, you appreciate me, so I'm appreciating you by giving you heart pieces. And here we are at the end of Maku Road. Look at baby Maku Tree, she's adorable. Boy, this is the guy Varen was talking about. Get him! No, leave me alone. So, let's go ahead and save baby Maku Tree lady. What's with you? Keep clear. So, now we're gonna defeat the horrible enemies. Oh, dear, get them! Like, as we already killed them. You are so daring and cool! Aw, yeah, we are pretty cool. I agree with you. Thank you. Who are you? Lonk, what a nice name. I'm the Maku Tree. You were brave. They said the Oracle of Ages convinced Queen Ambi to build a black tower. Maybe she made them attack me. Thank you for rescuing me. I will never ever forget it, and I promise to repay you when I'm grown up. This is about all I can do. Ha! And then she opens up the gate, so we never have to go through Maku Road ever again, so we have, you know, a quick way to get to Maku Tree whenever we need to come see her. But yeah, she's gonna repay us when we grow up, so we just need to find a portal back to the future. Dear, when I grow up, I'm going to be your bride! Oh, I said it! This, proves why, Maku Tree X Link is canon, as you could see in my fanfiction. And conveniently for us, there's a portal back to the future that just conveniently opened up, so, let's ride it into the future. Aw, yeah. And, what you looking at? You've never seen a time traveler before, so let's get our, prize from Maku Tree, since she said she'd repay us. It's all weird. It seems so foggy. I'm forgetting so much. Oh, you're Lonk, heart. Aw, she likes us. Why are you here now? I've been waiting so long for you, heart. Don't you remember hundreds of years ago? Lonk, you heart promised, heart. When I grow up, I'll marry you. That's what you said, Lonk, heart. That's exactly what I said. 400 years I've waited. She might be a bit too old for Lonk, but you know, it's canon, Maku Tree X Lonk. I completely support this pairing, because, you know, this is a relationship that'll work. I knew you wouldn't forget about me, heart. Our hearts are bound across time by a thread of... What? That's not why you're here. Why won't you listen to me? Fine, you want to talk about Varen, right? Yeah, let's you know, move on to the game instead of, you know, this horrible pairing. Maybe Varen is using Queen Ambi to raise a tower to the heavens. If one of Impure Heart gains the powers of Shadow, this world will be covered in darkness. That's what this is all about. So, she wants to make a tower so she can make the world dark. An interesting plan, if I may say so myself. To know the past is to know the present. Varen can do as she pleases. If she finds the dark power in the past, all will go dark. Lonk, you must stop Varen and save Nehru. Must I say it again? No. I don't recall, but I think you need the 8 Essences of Time hidden in Labrynna to beat Varen. We just collected 8 Essences of Nature, and now it's time to get the Essences of Time. You know, those 8 good things that make good stuff happen. And, as we get more, the Maku Tree will be able to remember more stuff, since, you know, she's lost a bit of her memory. And, the Essences of Time will, you know, start to fill in the memory gaps. What will we do? I'm at a loss. But if you find the Essences, I'll remember everything, and you'll be able to stop Varen. Please do this, Lonk. First, I want you to go to Yule Graveyard in the east. I hear the first essence is there. I can't do much but take this. And here's what she said that she would repay us with in the future, which is a seed satchel. The item that you get in the first temple. And you know, in seasons you get it from the first temple. But here you just get it as a gift from the Maku Tree, which is pretty convenient. So now we're supposed to head off to Yule Graveyard because the first essence is supposed to be there. But we're going to go ahead and tackle that in the next episode because, you know, we have 30 rubies. That's nice. You know, we've started the game. There was kind of like a big info dump of like the same information over and over again. So, you know, on the next episode, we'll head off to the old graveyard and kick some ass. See you guys then.